Welcome everyone, I'm Gayle, and this practice is going to be a celebration of the sun. So we're going to be doing a lot of sun salutations, some flows, celebrating the brightness and the warmth of the sun, and celebrating the fall colors, all the colors around, and the sun just kind of lighting up the colors and feeling a kind of lightness in our being. So let's start by closing our eyes, just for a few moments, to feel the breath moving in and out through your nose. And the exhale, let your back of your shoulders kind of float down towards the ground. And then the inhale, let the front of your chest lift up. See if you can balance your shoulders over your hips and your head in between your front ribs and your back ribs, so in line with your spine. And wherever you are, just imagine the warmth of the sun beaming down on you. And open your eyes, and let's start on our backs in bridge pose. So start with your hands by your sides and press into the earth. Lift your feet up, lift your hips up, walk your shoulders in a little bit, and interlace your hands behind your back. Lift and spread all your toes. Keep them spread apart, lower them down, and push into your feet. Let your hips rise up even more. Hug your legs in towards each other. And breathe here. Let the breath lift you and ground you. Release your hands. Let your shoulders spread apart and slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae, tucking your tailbone, keeping that posterior tilt as you lower your hips all the way down. And we're going to play with rocking up to standing. So you might want to use your hands, or you might be able to just use momentum. So bring your legs over your head. Just start to rock back and forth, building a little momentum. And see if you can rock your way all the way up to standing. Starting in Tadasana, lift and spread your toes again. Anchor the tripod of your foot into the ground. On your inhale, reach your arms up. On your exhale, forward fold lightly. Place your hands down, step back to plank. Grip the mat with your finger pads, lift your belly up, and start pushing the floor away as you lower down. Point your toes, curl up into your cobra. Stretch your chest forward as you lower down. And press back, downward facing dog. Let's warm up our spine by doing some spinal waves. As you inhale, tuck your tailbone round your back forward. As you exhale, lift your tailbone, guiding you back into your down dog. And just go back and forth at your own pace, feeling the movement in your spine and how it permeates through your whole body, so that you can find a rhythm that just naturally moves you, syncing with your breath. Now let's come forward into upward facing dog with your toes tucked. So come forward, start to lower your thighs toward the floor. Lift your chest up toward the sky. And push into your hands, puff up into your back, and glide back into down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, round forward to plank. Keep lowering your thighs down, arcing your heart up, upward facing dog. Spread between the shoulder blades on your back and stretch back into down dog. 1 more time. Inhale, round forward to plank. Lower your thighs down for an upward facing dog. Spread your shoulders apart. Squeeze your legs. And then puff back up into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg up, inner thigh reaching. Exhale, draw your heel to your hip, your knee to your chest. Step your foot all the way forward. Rotate the back heel down and in for warrior 1. Rise up. Pull your right hip back, let your left hip come a little forward. Puff up into your chest. And then float your arms out to the side and float off your back foot, coming into warrior 3. Woo. Reach out through your back toes. Reach forward through your heart. And imagine that you're flying. You're flying towards the sun. Lower your hands down. Lift your back leg up a little higher for standing splits. Rotate the top hip open and come on into half moon. Bend your front knee, looking down. Reach back with your toes. Coming into warrior two, rise up. Reach back, reverse your warrior. Push your front knee forward as you reach your top arm, your fingers back. And then hold that pivot on your feet, coming into side angle. You can have your form on your thigh or fingertips on the ground. Inhale, back up, reach back, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg, come on forward, triangle. Sweep your back arm forward and back and forward, coming into side angle. And back up to warrior two, reverse your warrior. Spin your feet. This time rest your forearm on your thigh and do big sweeping circles. Opening up your breath as you open up the range of motion in your shoulders. And next time you sweep the back arm forward, lift your back heel up, coming into crescent lunge, and twist to your right. Feel free to reach your right hand back on your left leg, and reach your right arm up and over. Then sweep the back arm forward, lower your back knee down, and twist to the right. Reach the right arm forward, shift your hips back, runner's lunge, bow forward. And bend your front knee, bring your forearms to your inside of your feet, and let your right knee open out to the right. Hug your knee back in by your shoulder, rise up on your hands, and step back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, sweep your left leg up. And step your foot all the way forward. Rotate the back heel down and in, warrior one, rise up. And elevate your chest towards the sky. And start to sweep your arms out to the side like you're pressing out, reaching through your fingertips. Press off your back toes and float your leg up into warrior three. Just imagine flying here. And lower your hands down. Let the back leg lift a little higher. Externally rotate your hip and come on up into half moon. Steady, strong legs, open heart. And reach back with your back toes. We're going to come into warrior two. Reach back, reverse your warrior. And pivot your feet so you're coming into side angle, facing the back of your mat. Inhale, back up. Warrior two. Straighten your front leg, come forward into triangle pose. Bend your front knee forward, side angle. And back through warrior two, reverse your warrior. Pivot on your feet, switching so you're facing the front of the mat in side angle with your forearm resting on your thigh, and do big sweeping circles. And reach back, reverse your warrior. As you bring your arms forward, lift the back heel up, coming into crescent lunge, and twist to your left. Option to reach your left hand down the back of your right thigh as you reach your right arm up and back. Then bring the left arm forward, lower your right knee to the ground, coming into a twist, and twist to the other side. Reach your arm forward as you shift your hips back. Bend your knee forward, bringing your both hands to the inside of your front thigh. Lower your forearms to the floor And allow your left knee to open to the left if you like. Bring your knee back in. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot and step back. Downward facing dog. Hop or step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Press into the earth, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. On your inhale, sweep your arms up. And then your exhale, forward fold. Step back into plank. We're going to come right away into wild thing. First, we'll do like a side plank first. So bend your knees, pivot your toes to the left, stack your left foot on top of the right, lift up through your ribs, and arc your arm over your ear. Keep lifting up as much as possible, and then maybe float the left leg up, and step it behind you, open up, wild thing. Come on back, downward facing dog. You can just play with bending your knees, stretching out the back of your legs. And bend your knees and pivot your toes to the right, stacking your right leg on top of the left. Push into the floor, let your ribs rise up. Plug that left big toe on into the floor as much as you can, and see if you can lift your right leg up. And bend your knees, step your foot behind you, open up, wild thing. Sweep your right arm back down, coming back to down dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up. And step your foot all the way forward to your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. Open up through your heart. Plug into your right foot, especially. We're going to hop up into tree pose. So lean forward, bring your left knee up, externally rotate at the hip, and place your foot on your inner thigh or lower down on your leg. Think of lifting up through your chest. And from here, we're going to float down into half moon. So release your foot, lower your right hand down, stack your left hip, stack the left shoulders, reach your arm up, energize both legs. Maybe gaze up toward the sky. Lower your top hand down, lift your leg up a little higher for standing splits. Externally rotate your foot and bend your knee. And we're going to come into triangle pose. Straighten the front leg, back leg is straight, open up. Then a big scooping of your arm as you reach your knee forward, reach your arm forward, side angle. Lower your top hand down, lift the back heel up and twist to your right. Lower your right hand down and swing your right leg back up to down dog splits. And lower your leg down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Rise up, crescent lunge. Open up. And then we're going to go float forward, bringing the back leg forward, coming into tree pose. Release your foot, lower your left hand down, opening up half moon. Maybe gaze up toward the sky and reach your toes back, coming into triangle pose. Sweep the top arm forward and up for side angle. And lower the top hand down and twist to your left. Bring the left hand down, stretch back, down dog splits. And lower your leg down, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward to your hands and come on into a squat. And reach your fingertips forward as you round your spine. Let your head relax. And slowly lower your hips down. Bring your feet forward and try and lower down as slowly as you can. Imagine hugging a block between your knees. Really round your spine, tuck your chin. And when your shoulders settle on the floor, hug your knees into your chest and open up, happy baby. And just gently rock from side to side. Come back to center. See if you can straighten your legs. And maybe place your hands on the sole of your feet and press your toes forward. Drawing your legs towards your ribs. And you can flex and point. Bring your knees back out a little bit, coming back into happy baby. And straighten the legs again. Glue your legs together. Open your arms out to the side and slowly stretch through your toes, keeping your whole back on the floor as you lower down. Try and keep those ribs down. The lower your legs get, the more they're going to want to pop up. So the more effort it's going to take. Effort and intention. Keep stretching through your toes as you lower down. And when your heels softly touch the ground, relax your whole body. We'll take a brief savasana together. Letting everything relax. Notice how it might feel really easy to relax after all that movement. Building up a little heat from the flow, heat from the sun. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. Otherwise, you could bend your knees and just gently rock up to a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you feel energized and enlightened and like kind of feeling a little spicy from all the colors and the movements and the feeling of the sun, the energy of the sun. Please leave a comment below, hit the like bell, subscribe, tell your friends, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.